My name is Sanabo Bega, and today I'm going to show you my final project with dealing with deep fake lung cancer. So right here, I will show you the dashboard that I created for using the data that I had provided, which I have it right here in the information with this data that I use, which was kind of interesting learning about AI detecting, like giving out fake result with lung cancer if the patient have it or the patient doesn't have it. It's just like kind of interested in learning about about the medical field and understand about how I can produce a better AI result for the patient in the future. That's why I'm kind of interested in going with AI dealing with medical field as well. So this is the data that I researched with. So right here, it's telling you the truth and false, which is kind of interesting that you see that the false is winning than true. So clearly you see that the result of AI scanning detecting false and true given the Gnostic of the percent, which false is really high than true. So right here as well, like I put truth versus false and seeing like the result and the record with dealing with deep fake lung cancer. So right here is saying like 85, 84 count record, and just like saying the mean of a slice is 96.5, and also the median of detecting like deep fake lung cancer is 0, which is kind of odd for a true. And also false is just like see the amount count of record is 49, and also the mean of slice is 69, which is really low compared to the truth. But for the mean, it's just like really high compared to the truth. So it's just like comparing each thing and just seeing the result coming up with with AI detecting like deep fake lung cancer, which is kind of serious in this case for this two example that I show. Also, the other I'm going to explain it more briefly. Also, this is slice versus UUID, which is kind of interesting that you see the amount of right here. The mean of the slice is really low compared the average of UUID, which is really high. And also right here, if we go back, clearly it's just like saying about, let me see, about like the sort of things, like the amount. Right here is really high. So this is like really high for the patient. And also right here is just like detecting true and false AI diagnostic with the mean of X and Y, which both of them is just like saying the result, like the certain result they have from different for example that AI detect deep fake learning, with lung cancer. So right here is just like FM, TM, FB, and also TB. Clearly you see this one have 0. So like we can go back right here and just like telling you what is TB, locating the actual that has no cancer is 0. So it's mean that it doesn't have the result for it. But the other it does, like locate that has real cancer, it does, it's really high. As well located that has real cancer, it was removed. That one as well. And also located that doesn't have cancer but fake cancer was injected there. So right here, if we go back right here, clearly you see it's a little bit really high, like true and false. So right here is really high. It's just like kind of telling us like look, this is really seriously information for us to understand about other patient. They giving them the wrong information for them. As well right here, the cancer record. So basically it just like counted the record, like how many people, as well dealing with this one with the same thing but different. So this is like briefly I explained it to you. And as well you see the average of the of detecting deep fake lung cancer. So if we go like this, click like this, and put like this, then if we take this out and just like take this out, you see the difference. It's really low, like really high, this one. If we put it together, you see how they are hidden with each other. We're telling the like the average and the count of record. Like this, like a little bit seriously with dealing with giving false information. The AI is given to the patient as well to the doctor. As well right here, it's just like telling the record about the false and true, dealing with lung cancer, which I was kind of curious about learning about it. So this graph, all of the graph show me a lot of results and understand more about dealing with AI and dealing with how they predict lung cancer. So right here, it's just like saying the truth is 321.2. And as well, this one, the false, is 377.65. So right here, you clearly see that the false right here, the orange for 99% is really high compared to the truth. But if we go to the median of detecting the DM, which is the deep fake lung cancer, so right here is the truth is just like really low, 16 point 918, and also the false is 0. So clearly the truth is clearly is the mean of this result. So right here you clearly see like 59. So we can just return back, but for now I'm just like keep going with this. So right here is the mean of detecting DMN, which is deep fake lung cancer. So it's 17, and just like giving you the result 0.447, which is kind of interesting understanding the mean with understanding about the result of other patient. And that is it. I hope you like this briefly explanation about my dashboard and about why I choose this as my final project. Also, thank you. See you.